it's Diana from tinydevotions.com.
And Jen from smilelyheart.com.
And we're here talking about vision boards. So one of our goals at Tiny Devotions is to use our mala beads to inspire people to set goals and manifest their dreams. A really great tool to do this with is vision boards. So show us your vision board, Jen.
All right. This is a vision board.
So what a vision board is, and there's several techniques in which to do this, is a visual manifestation of what you want to create in your life. How long have you had this vision board for?
I've had this one for probably a year. I'm working on another one because things are changing, but I've been doing them for, I'd say, probably 6 years, and everything just comes to life. It's pretty crazy. So
what, maybe point out like 2 or 3 of your favorite things and whether they've kind of become reality.
Pretty much everything on here has pretty much happened, but I can't even specify one thing, but I met Sean Corn. I have a picture with Sean Corn, and
I love how Tiny Devotions is on
Tiny
here.
Devotions, yeah, and yeah, nothing specific, but for me, it's all about
So what's like the Eat, Pray, Love thing all about?
For me, I wanted to dedicate I'm 29 this year, and I wanted to dedicate this year to Eat, Pray, Love, just discovering who I am, and I really that's my favorite book, and it was just a kind of a discovery about me, so just creating this year.
Wait. Didn't something really cool happen with Eat, Pray, Love?
Oh, yeah. Well, I almost met Elizabeth Gilbert, and I gave her a mala bead.
Elizabeth Gilbert now has a set of Tiny Devotions mala beads. So Jen here is a little bit of a vision board guru.
Yeah.
So tell us about your method of how to make a vision board.
Okay, well, first of all, my method is there is no real method. For me, it's just how I feel, basically. I'm a big feeler, and I just kind of collect magazines and start cutting things out, and then what I'll do is I'll put them on a board and just kind of make sure it feels right. So with this one, I'd put yoga in the middle because it's grounding, and then I just kind of spread it out from there. But for me, the whole picture has to be my life. And one really important thing for me is that I like to put it somewhere where I can see it every day, and I can sit and I can stare at it and I can feel it happening. I think that's the most important part for me, is just believing it and feeling it, because it's going to happen. Whatever you put on here, it just happens. So be careful what you put on here.
And so you got all these photos from magazines.
Yes.
A funny thing actually happened on the way over to the studio.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
Well, I was on my way home from work, and everyone's like, "Where do you get magazines?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, don't buy them. You just find them places." And people are like, "Really?" So, anyways, I find this bag full of magazines, all these magazines.
Where did you find it?
I walked through this alleyway on my way home from Capers getting a cookie, and it was near the mail, so somebody left it there, and there's tons of magazines in here. So you never have to worry about buying magazines because they're $6 each. You just start collecting them. There's tons of free stuff everywhere. So
you pretty much manifested finding all
it says one love. How cool is that? So what's your, because there's no method, I don't think, for version. What's your method?
My first vision board actually started in Australia, and what I actually did was I took a wall in my house, and I started really small. I can see that you put a lot of energy and effort into this. I think I started with one photo, and it was just of someone doing yoga, because I wanted to add more yoga into my life. And I started literally adding, photo by photo, but as you said, everything I put on this vision board came true. So after a while, you have to start over.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's time to retire your vision board, and I think you mentioned at the beginning that you've also started a new one.
Yep. Not ready to share it yet.
So is there anything else that we need to know about vision boarding?
No, I think the most important thing is believing in it, and just believing in it, and whatever you put up there, believe that you will have it and that you can have it, and don't let anything or anyone stop you from believing that, because you can have anything that you want if you really truly believe it in your heart, I believe.
Absolutely. And that's our whole philosophy about our mala beads. It's a physical manifestation of our goals, and that reminder. And I think a vision board is just one other step to do to literally manifesting and living your dreams. Check out Jen's blog, smilewithyourheart.com. It's absolutely amazing, and people read it all around the world. I'm always so impressed when I hear all the amazing stories in Australia and all around Canada and the States.
Thanks. Yeah.
And check out tinydevotions.com.
tinydevotions.com.